Yeah, I can't really stop, guys. Okay, so like when I looked at the model I just did, like the picture I just saw, I noticed how Ophiuchus is like barely touching the sine wave where the sun goes. Okay, barely touching, and Orion isn't even touching. Okay, so why is that part of Buxfanian astrology, whereas this depiction would be Casfanian astrology? You know what I'm saying? But let's look at this model maybe a little bit more in depth, okay? So if Ophiuchus is hardly touching and Orion isn't touching, okay, and I flip the signs but not the dates from Buxfanian astrology, okay? So what this tells me, okay, again, the beginning of our year is Taurus, January 1st. Well, look at that, guys. So notice how your crown chakra, okay, the positive and negative, okay, and here's your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your stomach, and your base or ground root chakra at the base of your spine. Notice how it's 90 degrees out of phase, okay? Now, when I was thinking about the word global, and like let's just do that really quickly here, okay? This is back to, like, you know, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Kevin depicted global. Okay? Now, global, I see the two L's. Okay, the two L's is a 12, and 12th letter of the alphabet, which is 24, which is an X, okay? And your BA, okay, is essentially a C. So I reduce this to G, X, O, C. And when I do this, I have a circle with an XY axis in it. Okay? And then you have, if you were to draw a G, okay? And then draw that G all the way around, okay? You get like a base, you know? Let's say there's a little sun hanging from there, and then your C is right here. And that's your dome, guys, okay? So, when I did this a long time ago for global, okay? It basically makes a donut, guys. Okay, if you do a cross section properly, you're gonna have basically this. Okay? But obviously this is just a cross section. So let's just put that there, let's just put that there. I'm sorry, it's a terrible drawing. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at here, okay, is that 90 degrees, and then here's like your vortex of doom, can be positive or it can be negative. Okay, this is looking like a wilting plant dying, and if we're always negative, guys, and let's say that right now we're at the moment in history where the negative and positive are equal, and maybe we're even getting slightly positive. Okay, guys, but if we get rid of this crap, this negativity, you know, your woes, if we forget about the woes and become positive, maybe this is going to straighten out. Okay, maybe by straightening out means that we're gonna align our chakras, guys, because that's what I keep talking about. That's what Fibonacci's talking about. That's what everything I talk about is talking about. I'm talking about aligning the chakras, getting back into phase. Okay, so this is an interesting model based on the dates. Okay, and definitely the astral signs. Okay, because the two that are hardly worth counting are on the outside, and everything that we know and love from the 12 zodiac signs are in the middle. And look at the dates, man. It starts at 12 o'clock, Taurus, January 1st. Okay? So that is interesting. Okay? Now Orion has 27 days up here. Okay? Ficus will have 26. They all have 26, except for Pisces has 25. Okay? So there's still going to be some kind of wobble here going. But interesting how I depicted it 90 degrees out of phase. Now, 90 degrees out of phase, going back to this model, all I have to say is that this is depicting a two-dimensional plane, okay? Let's just forget about the crappy drawing here and focus more on this. Okay, your XY axis. What if your XY axis was like this, guys? Okay? What if it went from here, like, I don't know, this way or this way? Probably back this way. So let's say we're like this now. We are presently, you know, human beings in Earth, are completely 90 degrees out of phase right now. And they do not have their chakras aligned, okay? All of man needs to understand how to align their chakras and get back in phase, okay? To get back in phase, aligning the chakras will eventually lead us to this depiction. And will change the orientation of where the zodiac signs are. Which is a perfect depiction of the Vesica Pisces. Okay? So, I'm making this video based on a picture I found on the internet that shows me clearly that Ophiuchus and Orion are barely touching the sinusoidal path that the sun takes and not touching. I find that very interesting, guys. Cheers.